Welcome back, YouTube. We continue MSQ here. While you were away, we completed Zamiel Darkhold and Arum Vale. We hit 55, but our warrior quest didn't pop up. So we're just going to continue with MSQ. Shout out to Rocket. Thanks for dragging us through that. It's good to see you again, MSQ. I've given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So Minfili and the others are indeed at Castrum Centri. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Good work, MSQ. As Alphinaud has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Glamout is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Minfili and the others are counting on us, MSQ. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. While Glamout goes about devising his plan, we need to see some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short on armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the selfsame energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. But of course they are. Shouldn't be an issue, though. I feel bad. I said level 50 armor for a 47 dungeon should have been okay. I'm sorry. I'm trash. I'm a bad tank. Is this one above? I think there's one above. No? Yeah, there is. I don't remember how to get up there. It's essentially at level for the dungeon, so it's only an issue because we're all trying to do... Oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to... Yeah. That's true. We were doing level 90 roulette Arum Vale pools. That's what I'm used to. You're right. You want to go? He's chill. He's chill. Gets to live. Okay, what the... we go up here. I remember this. Right, back to Sid. It's an odd feeling, I have to admit. To be honest, anybody who... I don't know. Like, if you actually really don't care for the story, the thing is that I never didn't care for the story. It's just I wanted to get to raiding as soon as possible, so I skipped all the cutscenes and I skipped all the dialogue. But like in actuality, look at how far we've come, and we've still literally read every single word, and we're already in Mordona. Like, yeah. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. That's why we were asking you why you skipped. No, I know. But that literally is the reason why. I was like, I wanted to be where you guys were right away without doing a story skip. I didn't even know that story skips were a thing until I like caught up to y'all. So like my main goal playing this game, at least right away, was like get to 80, I think was the cap at the time. Get to 80 and get to raiding and having fun. It's a story game, unfortunately. Yeah. And like I could tell that the story was good, like going through everything. Fortunately, the plans to have you enter Castrum Centri all decked out in Imperial duds. But a disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Centri and watch the Imperials doing what they do. I legit thought he was just gonna teach us. Unfortunate for my initial goals, yeah. If y'all didn't make it look so fun. You have the readings, excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks. There we go. So we actually had to hit 56. Now we can do our, will it pop up if I look on the map? It doesn't. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's the same content you could do at the end of A Realm Reborn. Not the same, but each expansion has endgame. True. Very true. I believe we have... Here we go. Acting the part. Bit of a trek. Boom, 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 boom. So what is this that permeates around Revenant's Toll? Is this the Aether? Concentrated Aether? Used to think it was poison. Can't be poison because we're not dead. Oh, is that a big... Oh, it's a fate. Okay. It's like that is not a hunt target. It kind of is? Okay. I'm sure we'll get more into it. Hey, what's up? I'm here to see you salute. You want to give me a little salute? No? Okay. Fuck you then. You don't remember if it's an MSQ or side quests? The side quests are fantastic for filling up the world and everything. Like, it actually does give a ton of information. I just don't know if we'd have room in this playthrough to do like 100% the game. Doing side quests too, I might lose my mind. I'll leave all that to the Eorzean, God, what's their name on YouTube? I forget. Eorzean Archive, I think. They've got all the side quest lore. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Well, it's a good thing we came to observe, because now we know. Hey, we did pretty good. That's spot on. Speaking of, there is a blue quest in Revenant's Toll. I'm going to take a guess, and this is going to be some of the extremes, maybe, that we can pick up. It's too early for extreme. Oh, this is literally... Wait, what? This is just for dyes? Do you know of the blacksmith Egenolf? He's quite an accomplished craftsman. In fact, anyone who's had dealings with Rowena is sure to have come across his creations. It's always been a pleasure to have him as a regular here at the Seventh Heaven, but he's been quite irritable of late and practically drowning in his cups. Besides, I fear his recent work, or perhaps a lack thereof, may have something to do with it. This may seem a bit a trifling matter to someone as traveled as yourself, but it would mean so much to me if you would speak with him. I can think of no one better to offer him a word or three of encouragement. I just saw dyes and I was like, yeah, give. Be right back. Okay, Didi. So did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. Sark, my lark. You are called MSQ, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Glamunt. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Centri, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Centri never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team. Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. I am like... I might get more of my strawberry shake. We're starting to hit fumes. I didn't get much sleep. Can't you see I'm thinking, lad? Off with you. Alice sent you, did she? And I suppose she just happened to mention me contract with Rowena, huh? I thought she'd be satisfied with me vintage gear. There was a time it practically flew off the shelves, bringing adventurers with tombstones by the bucket. But now, you damn divas are a fickle lot, and apparently none of you'll be caught dead in me stuff no more. Now I've got Rowena jumping down me throat, clamoring for someone new. Some at the rail main ere too foreseen. The woman expects too bloody much. But if I don't fill me contract, she'll have thugs fitting me feet for lead boots. If only I pissed out bright ideas each dawn like I did me ale. Hold your horse, Bids. I know you from somewhere. You're one of them venturers what started the bloody relic armor movement way back. Is this for relics? Or... Tried as I might, and holy hells did I try. I wasn't quite able to recreate them masterworks. There was something about them, a certain quality even the great Egenolf weren't going to match. I suppose one never truly can rival the classics, eh? Rival. Alice, you sly shrew, that's why you sent this one. You wanted him to remind me of the old days when armorcraft was about the armor and not else. Somewhere along the way, I reckon I got caught up in the hurly-burly and lost my way. You know, I reckon it's high time I got back to basics. Focus more on who'll be wearing me gear than the pretty tail on that Miko taste selling me the parts. Might be then I can come up with some satisfy old Rowena. Cheers, lad. It was kind of you to stop by. And while you're here, how about I fix up your own set of relic gear? Mine assistant Kakalin here can augment each and every piece. Of course, that's assuming you can bring him the proper parts. I ain't running a charity. I'll go forgetting your gear neither. You may now trade with Kakalin. After obtaining the appropriate augmentation item, you can exchange it along with artifact armor for augmented artifact armor, which, unlike regular relic armor, can be dyed any color of your choice. Oh, I see. Like, as in, theretofore, hence thy known as the armor I'm currently wearing? Where's Kakalin? Artifact warrior. So this is augmented fighters. Okay, where's the chest piece? Let's check out. So I would try it on. Ah, there we go. Now, what do you need for this? So you need the regular thing plus... I think these are craftable. No, they're not craftable? How do you get these? Oh, I think I've gotten these before. I just don't remember how to get them. It's like a quest you have to do. Okay, anyways. I honestly like the way it looks. It's got black, it's got red. It's got white for the furry parts. It's totally fine. Alright, we need to obtain uniforms from Imperial soldiers. He did mention relic, but I think the relic armor is just like your job gear stuff. Mordona is one of the most interesting locations in the game. You have the Garleans here. You've got Revenant's Toll. To the south, you have where Midgar Somar fell. And to the east, you've got Crystal Tower. To the northeast, you've got a concentrated thing of aether. Revenant's Toll itself is surrounded by some sort of etheric fog. And then you've got Castrum Centri again with there's just a lot going on in Mordona. It is wild. And then you've got this sort of like encampment here. I forgot what they're there for. Trying to hit 7 on my hotbar for vengeance. Last one? Heck yeah. Welcome back, everybody who had an ad break. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Damaged, as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Eganoff, who we've just spoken with, at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendor, should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead, and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not. We have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Oh, me and Eganoff, we go way back. No worries, little Lala. So you're the adventurer, Sark. Bro, it's fine. It's fine. It's part of the MSQ. I've been waiting for you. Now let's see what you got. We'll just shift it in our headcanon that he knows, and he's like, oh, you're back. I see. Yes, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape. After all, I owe your friend Sark Marlark a favor or two. Took good care of old Eganoff back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Sorry, one sec. Sounded like something fell, but anyways. Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the adventurer's life calling him. But here I go blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and the great Eganoff will have your gear looking good as new. There we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you, but from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Marlark my regards, will you? We had the uniforms and helms repaired. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Eganoff never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness, foreigners in fact form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell swoop. I mean, that's kind of smart. Listen, obviously against it, but what a tactic. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interest of the realm. I'm assuming we're just gonna have to put this on now, so there's that, and there's that. We're gonna take that off. Okay, we need pants. We do need pants. Infantry skirt, maybe? Sure, and then maybe we do some boots. Do Warden's leggings, Sentinels, Sabatons? No, absolutely not. Arm leg guards? Nope, that's crazy. We'll do some Brigand's leggings. Okay, we need something dark. There, that'll do. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. Took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Centri deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come nowhere near Revenant's toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. It ain't far from the truth, now I come to think of it. Road. We should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols, dressed up in your shiny tin suit, and alert them to the enemy presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near to Revenant's toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use the smoke signal here, filched fresh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along. Oh, and don't forget to salute. I'm not gonna lie, I might be needing that shake right about now. You want one? I would gladly share with you, Rocket. I would give you the shake. I would have none. Oh, don't do that. But it's so good, trust me. You're gonna be like, is there more? And I'll be like, yeah, I'll make some more. So in theory, I would just be saving myself some time. Since you would ask for more anyways, I would just give you the supply I have and then remake another for myself. MSQ logic. Anyways, I'll be right back. Let me get this strawberry. Sorry for those on YouTube. Alright, oh shoot, 1 p.m. Western. Pacific Western? Who the fuck says Western? Oops. Oh no! Fuck, I closed the game. I really fucking hope it's saved. Oh gosh. Oh no, here we go. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. 2000 no. IQ. No. Negative 2000 maybe. Okay, this thing is so thick. I think I like need a spoon. I should have grabbed a spoon. Or a straw. It's fine. It's pretty warm today, so it'll probably melt in a little bit. From another patrol, are you? When next you see your commanding officer, tell him that he leads a sloppy unit. If any of my lot forgot to salute a superior officer, they would be on their arse faster than you can say latrine duty. Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? And judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter. I will not have said it that I was remiss. You return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Oh. Well, I will, buddy boy. I should have grabbed a straw. Damn, boy, that shake's thick. Oh, this is one of them's? Okay. I'm really glad all my shake slurps aren't coming through the mic. I hope you don't mind me joining. Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it'd be best to be on hand. There she is. Okay, Pirate Sid. This is the place. Where's the enemy? Sure, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let's make an example of these insurgents. I think you can get that Legatus's armor, no? Or whoever that guy leader is. There's more. Nice. Damn, I really wish... Okay, at last. Our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look the gift chocobo in the beak, it does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I'd hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Yeah? But aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? Yes, they are. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, or chocobo. I heard that. A hill has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, MSQ. He's such a little cutie. Oh. The fuck? Oh, that was awesome. Kind of makes me want to be a Lala. Can we get that as an emote? I'd gladly Fanta to a Lala if I could tumble in the sky like that. Okay, I'm so sorry. I need a straw. I'll be right back. Oh my god, here we go. Ready? It's so much easier to enjoy. It's so thick. Ah, such a good idea. Magitech armor. Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in and join them. I forgot you can go in here. Oh, very spacious. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry, though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till the job's done. It's a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. The repairs are proceeding apace. Shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He's so small I didn't see him behind the thing. As I believe the chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the dunderhead maintenance engineers of Castrum Centri had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. Do not despair, for I believe there is a solution. To substitute the Magitech core with a mammoth heart. In case you don't know, a mammoth heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate mammoth heart with the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Olda and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of... I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Bro, Square gave us 1,000,000 gil. We're gonna be cool, man. You want like 6 mammoth hearts? You got it. Hello there. Come to collect a mammoth heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garlon Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have, a heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Welcome back. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphinaud's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant would be coming to Excuse me? Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphinaud has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here's the mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Alright, Alphinaud's good for something. Is there gloom? Oh, there's gloom. Sorry, in between dialogue, I have my shake that I'm going through. So good. Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah! Thank you so much. This is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge? Courtesy of Alphanode? Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. Air, she's ready. Magitech armor, engage. Or not. She just needs a loving tap, I'll wager. That was a loving tap. It worked. She's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. MSQ, would you care to do the honors? Won't be my last time in one of these. This looks so ominous with the gloom weather. Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder. As far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. You want us to go uppies? You want us to go uppies, lil lala? No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north, quick as you can. Would be that I could pop sprint while I'm in a Magitech armor. Leg joints absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition as should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like the part of the team, in which case we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Wait, for real? Oh, because it's using a mammoth's heart. Okay. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were we expecting to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy. No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, The pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth heart in place of the worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways as we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. Taken by the traitor Garland. And is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements. Oh, is that my name now? The hells you will. We've located the stolen Reaper, requesting immediate assistance. Respond. It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Bloody hells. MSQ, protect the armor at all costs. This is where the fun begins. Oh shit, there's a guy over there. I didn't even notice. Oof, that was close. Damn, Sid, tank that. Tank it, buddy boy. Oh, I can't move. Things fine. Calm down. Okay, the la clap is stupid cute. Or is it cheer? You feel part of the team now? Oh my. Chief, look, she moved. And now she deigns to grace us with her presence. It took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Centri and rescue our comrades. I'm itching, let's go. What are we spraying? As I sip the shake, I'm going to assume it's the symbol or crest of the ironworks. Is that what that is? It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think so. Oh, it is. It is. There's like a gear. The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install Mehmet Hard aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let us see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. How go your preparations, MSQ? We leave as soon as you're ready. Glamoont, you came. I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. It's the least I can do for the fine men and women we're about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. And truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing she was, gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. I had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us. And rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. It was some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire and become an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. Hi, Coda. Yeah. His mom and his sister right in front of him instead of being... I mean, that's just to, like... Who knows what they had to do, right? He did the hard labor and his mom and sister did God knows what, but it forced them, like, to be like, we're not going back. We'd rather die. You give us too much credit, Glamoont. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? In any road, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire. And don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk tail on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But someone tells me I won't be going hungry for a while, what with everything you've got planned. And you are sure that will satisfy you. If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. There's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day, and best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Rogger give you strength. Yeah, is what he would do in that instance. 14 is surprisingly dark, right? Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Centri, just outside the stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. How are you doing today, Coda? I'm doing good. I'm almost done with my second helping of a blueberry and strawberry coffee shake. We're getting through a lot of MSQ, which makes me happy. What time is it? 1 hour till the game starts. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think I'm just gonna put the game on the other monitor and keep going what we're doing here. TBH. You don't want to fight, big boy? You don't want to go, big boy? Okay, anyways.